Hey guys, welcome back to Trading with Sarah. I hope you guys are doing great. So I'm back today with another video analysis for Bitcoin. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's great to have you here. On this channel, what you will find is educational and entertaining videos on day trading, Forex, and cryptocurrency. This is a great place to learn all things regarding to trading, especially for beginners. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below for any videos that you like me to make. Okay. And make sure to join the Telegram group as well. I do have a Telegram group where I provide free signals and a lot more trading education. You can join it. The link to the Telegram channel is listed below the description of this video. So make sure you go and join it right away. Okay, now let's get started. Without further ado, we're going to be analyzing Bitcoin. The last time I did an analysis and uploaded it on this channel was like last week, and since then, I haven't really gotten the chance to make any analysis, but yeah, today I was able to get some time. So I'm making this, and then I'm trying to create a schedule where I'm going to be making videos on a daily basis for Bitcoin analysis. I will also be analyzing gold, Audi USD, GBP USD, and things like that. Okay, so the analysis for gold and all those other forex pairs are going to be on a separate video. So make sure you watch it as well. It's going to be uploaded right after this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Let's look at Bitcoin. I'm actually going to look at it here. Let's see the analysis that I did last time, whether it played out or not. Okay, so on my previous analysis of Bitcoin, I analyzed Bitcoin and then I marked out certain areas where you could look for sell and buy. Okay, so if you go and rewatch my previous video, Bitcoin analysis, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So let's look at it here. So what I have on the chart here, number one, this is the 4-hour time frame that I'm looking at. And I have a few lines that you guys can see. So I have a purple line here at the top, which is marking the previous high, which the market had broken, okay, on the 4-hour time frame. And then below here, I have the previous low. Okay, so this purple line here at the bottom is basically the previous low. Okay, when the price got rejected here, it dropped all the way here. And then what else do I have? I have this gray box here in the middle, which is kind of like acting as an internal support. And at the bottom here, I have a green box, which is basically marking another internal support that the price had. Okay, so on my previous analysis, what I did when I was analyzing it, I believe Bitcoin was actually around here. Okay, this is where Bitcoin was, and basically the scenario was gonna be like this. Either one, we're going to look for a buy. If Bitcoin breaks above this current resistance, this was like a minor resistance that Bitcoin had. So I told you guys, okay, if Bitcoin actually breaks above this resistance, okay, this minor resistance here, look for a buy, okay? And then if you enter that buy there, you can target this high here, 88,000 as your TP. So if you're entering at 87, you're targeting around 88, 300, 88, 700, okay? So that's scenario number one. Scenario number two was to look for a buy if Bitcoin drops all the way down to around 83,800, 83,200. This is also another good level to look for buy on Bitcoin, okay? So what ended up happening? And then the stop loss, by the way, the stop loss, super important. So the stop loss was going to be, if you're going to enter a buy at this 83,800, 83,200 support, you were going to supposed to set your stop loss below, slightly below 80, 81,000. So like, let's say like 80,800 would have been like a good area to set your stop loss. Okay. So that was the prediction. Now from here, if Bitcoin comes here, what was going to be my target? I said price is going all the way back towards 87,000. Okay. This is where it's supposed to go back to. That was going to be where the take profit is. So what ended up happening? Well, Bitcoin came all the way, ended up never breaking above the 87,800 resistance. Instead, it broke through this 86,200 support, and then it headed all the way down to this support zone of 83,800, 83,200. So this was where we would have entered our buy right away. So what ended up happening, you can see after you probably entered that buy, price did go against us for a while, right? It almost even hit the stop loss. It almost ate the stop loss, but at the end of the day, the market ended up reversing, and then boom, it hit the TP like nothing. You see? So really, really amazing. I was quite surprised that Bitcoin was able to do that, because the fact that it was super close to the stop loss, I honestly thought that this trade was gonna end up being a losing trade because of how close the price was at the stop loss. But thank God, if you were holding this trade, if you follow the analysis that I did and you put the stop loss below 81,000, then you would have walked out with good profit. Okay. So yeah, so that's what happened. Okay, this was just a quick review of the analysis that I did last time to see whether it played out or not. And fortunately, the analysis played out. Now, let's analyze Bitcoin again and see where we could look for potential buying or selling opportunities. Okay, so let's see what has happened so far. Okay, right now, Bitcoin did hit our TP. That 87,000 is where our TP was. Now, that area is also a very strong resistance. That is what we can see when Bitcoin came to that level. It got massively rejected. As you guys can see, this is a huge dump. Okay, now this dump could actually continue further down. Okay, so there's a pretty good chance Bitcoin is going to keep selling furthermore. But to confirm that, let's look at what the daily time frame is saying. Okay, so I'm going to go on the daily time frame, and we want to see what's happening here. Okay, all right, so on the daily time frame, we can see that Bitcoin is in a downtrend. All right, it's in a downtrend because it is forming lower highs and lower lows, correct? So what has happened so far? What has happened? So Bitcoin here, after forming this low here at 78,000, it ended up going back to do a retest of this resistance. Okay, that previous low here of 91,000, very strong resistance. Price went there, got rejected and continued going down. Came back to this low and it didn't break it. Ended up holding it as support and then bouncing back up. Okay. And yeah, so now based on this daily time frame, the market is bearish. All right. It is bearish. And if this downtrend is to continue, well, the next thing that would have to happen is we need to see Bitcoin break below this low here, okay? This low, which is at 76,609, okay? That's basically what needs to happen. Bitcoin is currently bearish. A good area to have entered a sell, okay, based on this daily time frame was up here. And now price came back down to this low, held it as support, headed back down, okay, provided us with another good selling here, and now it's heading down, okay? So what can you do on this daily time frame? What I can see here, there's a very high possibility Bitcoin is heading back down to 76,000, okay? I believe it should be heading back down to 76,000 low, this low here. And then if it holds this, it most likely will bounce back up again. So this could be a potential buying area. This 76. So approximately, okay, the support starts at 78 actually. Okay. So the support always starts at the body. Okay, the close of the body is where the support begins. So we can say between 78,700 and 76,700. Okay. So this is a potential area where when Bitcoin comes to, if it does hold it, there's a potential area to look for a buy at that level. Okay, if it doesn't hold it, then you don't look for a buy. Okay, so that's basically what the daily time frame is showing. All right, that's what I see. I just see the price heading back down. Now let's check the 4 hour. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, what we can see is that Bitcoin had basically a bullish structure here that was playing out. Okay, and this bullish structure, most likely it came to an end once we broke below this low. Okay, this previous high low, which is purple um this purple line here at the bottom. We can see that Bitcoin actually did break below it. Let me delete this green box because it's no longer useful. Even this one here is no longer useful. I'll just keep it here. Okay, but so what happened? We see a break below this previous higher low. Okay, so price actually did break out of this upward uh, structure that it was in, and now we are bearish. Okay, so this sell here is making sense. All right, this sell here makes sense. When the price breaks this, you know, now what's going to be a very strong resistance? The strong resistance is going to be this previous high, which is now a really good area for a sell. Okay, so yeah, so basically that's it. Even the 4 hour time frame is showing us that price is going to continue heading down. Now let's see, where can you look for entries? Well, the best area, like I said, would have been at 87,000. That would have been the best area to look for a sell. But if you didn't sell there, so you basically need to wait for like a pullback. Okay, on this 1 hour time frame, we have a resistance here. This could be one area. This 83,918 could be one good area to look for short. I'm going to check the 30 minutes to see if there's anything on the 30 minutes. Okay, so on the 30 minute, I actually see something here. Okay, so we do have, let me make this gray. This is going to be the area where you want to look for a sell. Okay, so starting from 84,850, 83,300. This is good area that I believe Bitcoin could pull back up to, and then it's going to trigger a further continuation down. Okay, so if the price pull back up to 84,000, you know, back to this zone here, you can look for a sell and then target number 181,400. And if you want to keep holding, just trail your stop loss and all that. Okay, every time price creates a new resistance as it is going down, you can just trail your stop loss to that. But the main target is this zone here. So this 78, 76 is basically where Bitcoin should get to within the next few days or so. Okay, I don't expect Bitcoin to go back above 85,000. Okay, I don't expect that to happen. So basically that's it for Bitcoin right now. I see an amazing opportunity to enter sales, and yeah, so just look for sale and then enjoy your profits like that. Okay, and if you do take this Bitcoin sell, make sure to manage your risk well. Okay, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Okay, and remember to not trade with greed or fear. Set your stop loss, set your take profit, and let the trade play out. Okay, don't enter a sell right now because you don't want to be selling when the price is creating a new low. Always wait for the pullback. Okay, I know it can be very tempting, even though we know that yes, price is heading down, but we want to get at the best possible area, and the best is always when the price is pulling back up. Sell high, not low, and buy low and not high. Okay, so there you have it, guys. This is the analysis for Bitcoin. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.